In the heart of the Chronos training hall, glowing blue holograms paint the air with data streams. A massive scanner flashes a single stark directive: do not engage. The warning pulses in crimson light, a final safeguard against the Academy's most formidable instructor. But one cadet stands perfectly still amidst the blaring alarms, her calm a stark contrast to the chaos. Across from her, the instructor raises a sleek plasma blade, its handle gripped in a stance of perfect lethal discipline. With a sharp hiss, the blade ignites, a vibrant neon flare that cuts through the dim light of the arena. The duel is on. As the instructor prepares to lunge, the cadet's hand lifts slowly, almost casually, as if she intends to block the impossible. A scanner orb hovers above, projecting a cascade of danger symbols, analyzing every micro-expression, every shift in weight. With breathtaking speed, the instructor lunges, his blade a blur of light slicing through the air. In slow motion, we watch it descend, aimed not at her body, but at her unarmored hand. For a split second, her hand seems to glow with a faint, mysterious inner energy. From the glass observation platforms high above, the other trainees watch in stunned silence. Then, impact. Sparks fly as flesh meets plasma. The arena freezes. In a stunning freeze frame, her fingers are wrapped around the blade itself. The instructor's face is a mask of pure shock, his disciplined composure shattered. The holographic scanner glitches, data streams corrupting from the overload. The blade's energy flickers violently as she not only stops its momentum but begins to crush it. The entire training hall is suspended in disbelief. The cadet leans forward, her eyes filled with a cold, unwavering determination. Her lips part, forming two simple words that defy all protocol. Engage anyway. The instructor, thrown off balance, resets his stance. This is no longer a drill, it's a genuine threat. The scanner, recovering, projects a new warning. Danger unknown ability detected. The cadet drops into a fluid, predatory martial pose, ready for what comes next. In response, the instructor's weapon splits, its handle reconfiguring into a dual-blade mode. Neon lights glint off the polished metal floor as the two fighters begin to circle each other. Her bare hand hums, crackling with a kinetic force that seems to bend the air around it. On holographic screens, spectators are already replaying her impossible block in stunned slow motion. The instructor unleashes a storm of complex, rapid-fire slashes, a whirlwind of deadly energy. But she dodges effortlessly, her eyes hyper-focused, tracking every movement. Her own hand becomes a weapon, cutting through the air and leaving shimmering energy trails in its wake. In a move that defies physics, she catches one of the descending blades between just 2 fingers. A shockwave erupts from the point of contact, sending sparks flying across the arena. Trainees flinch and shield their faces. The instructor spins into a powerful, full-body attack, putting all his weight and skill behind it. She stops him cold, catching the blade flat against her palm. A glowing ring of kinetic force expands outward from the impact, lifting dust from the arena floor. The scanner's display cracks and fills with static errors. A digital readout flashes. Override refused. Before the instructor can react, the cadet steps in, disarming him with a single fluid motion. The plasma blade clatters to the floor, its light dimming, but still glowing. He stares at her, utterly defeated. Her hand steams slightly from the raw energy contact. The trainees are whispering, pointing, their minds struggling to comprehend what they just saw. The holograms are stuck in a loop, replaying the block that should have been impossible. The scanner's final, desperate message appears. Combat lockdown failed. She calmly lifts the fallen blade with 2 fingers, blue sparks dripping from its edge like water. She holds it out, handle first, to the stunned instructor. He takes it, bowing his head in a gesture of reluctant, profound respect. The arena lights dim, casting her in a dramatic silhouette. Slowly then, all at once, the trainees begin to applaud. As the scanner reboots with a flicker of light, she walks away from the training circle, her footsteps echoing in the vast hall. The instructor stares at his own hands, then at the blade, humbled by a power he cannot understand. A new holographic text forms in the air. Ability class. Unknown. A faint, knowing smile touches her lips as she exits the zone. For just a moment, her eyes glow. In the aftermath, the academy is buzzing. Trainees rush to review the combat footage. The logs scroll rapidly across holoscreens, trying to quantify the unquantifiable. The scanner's core overheats, glowing a dangerous red as engineers rush to diagnose the failure. In the training hall, the instructor grips his blade, his world view shattered. The cadet walks down a dim corridor, flexing her hand as residual energy crackles between her fingers. Her name rockets to the top of the leaderboard, drawing gasps and cheers from the crowd. Even a mentor figure, watching from a dark balcony, looks on in awe. Frame-by-frame analysis of the fight reveals a ghostly handprint burned into the blade's energy field. The scanner's final report flashes in red, energy source, unidentified. In a silent chamber, she meditates, her hand glowing softly as she relives the moment. She opens her eyes with fierce resolve as an alarm blares. Mandatory evaluation required. Double doors slide open, flooding the corridor with blinding white light. She steps into it, her silhouette defined against the glare. The scanner powers back on, its core crackling as it prepares to scan her again. Potential threat level, unknown. She whispers it one last time, a promise to herself and the world. Engage anyway. The lights flicker as her hand ignites, blazing with unstoppable power.